All right, so we have quite a few things to go over today. There was the Fusion drop, so I want to talk about that for sure. And I'm doing another giveaway, another gem giveaway. If you were here for the last gem giveaway, you remember that I said for the first one, we were just going to do the typical like, subscribe, comment your ID. I was going to pick 5 winners or randomly let 5 winners be selected and submitted, right? But I said we're going to come up with some more interesting, more fun ways to do these giveaways. I don't just want it to be that every time, right? I want it to be a little more fun. So for this one, there's going to be 5 winners, 540 gems each. 2 of you are still going to be selected that way because I know that there's going to be some people who aren't going to feel comfortable participating this way or think that they can, so they won't. So 2 of you can still win just like the first one. Just comment your player ID, which is you go into your profile right here, you go into info, and then this number right here. You just click copy ID and drop it in a comment. Make sure you like, subscribe the video. 2 of the 5 will be selected that way. So if you don't want to participate in the way that I'm about to talk about, just do that. You still got a shot. There's going to be 3 winners who here's how I want you to do it, okay? In the spirit of DJ RNG, we've got the St. Patrick's Day Fusion. We've got St. Patrick's Day coming up. It's Friday the 13th right now. There's a few things you can pull from. I just want you to write a little bar or 2 on stuff that's happening right now in the game, whatever. And I'm going to go in and pick my 3 favorite, and those are going to be the 3 winners of 540 gems. And then again, 2 other people can win just by commenting. Make sure, and if anybody doesn't know what I mean when I say a little bar, just a little rap. It doesn't have to be a full rap or anything, just a couple of verses, something clever, something funny, something that you think is good. There's going to be different ways that it's going to jump out at me. It doesn't have to be funny or anything, but just something you think I would like or something you want to drop, whatever. And then make sure you leave your player ID in the comment as well. And I'm going to go in and pick my personal 3 favorites, and I'm going to get it submitted. I'm going to do that on St. Patrick's Day. Okay? So I'm going to go in on I'm just talking. I'm just talking, and it pops a pack up in my face? Come on, man. So, on St. Patrick's Day, I'm going to come in and select the winners, and I'll make a video announcing it. I'll get that submitted, and then hopefully you guys will have your gems very shortly after. But that's how we're going to do it, okay? Make sure you leave that player ID in the comment. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, okay? Those things are going to help me out a lot, and in turn, you can win some gems. So 3 of you are going to win based on the rap. 2 of you are going to win just by commenting and leaving your player ID. So that's how we're going to do it. I will announce it on St. Patrick's Day. Let's now talk about this fusion. I have to say, I just went into my vault to see who I had. I've pulled a Necro Hunter. I don't know where he went. I guess I used him as food, but I'm gonna have to make him again. I have to say, and there's gonna be some clarifications to make here, but as far as fusions go, this is looking like one of the better ones. This is looking like one of the better fusions. There are no new champions in it, so there's none of that crap where we're sitting around waiting on champs to drop and all that garbage. Okay. You could have everyone here. So if you've been saving your epics like everyone tells you should be, and hanging on to your rares for anybody that's really getting at it, it is very possible you've got most of this food already, okay? It is not a bad looking fusion at all. Still almost 3 weeks, and yeah, it's really not that bad. It's really not that bad, okay? Now, let's talk about, not the boosted summon rates, the fusion. Let's talk about the acquisition of all these champs, okay? So we've got Necro Hunter, who one of them you're going to get from Champion Training Event. Now, getting them from the events is a little bit sketchy. You never really know what it's going to look like in the event, right? So I'll check and see if that's active. Oh, March 13th. Okay, so maybe it's up. We can go look. Ghoulish Ranger from Dragon Tournament. I'm sorry, I meant tournament when I said event. I had those mixed up. Ice Golem Tournament and Arena Assault. So 2 of these things are available today. 2 of these are available today. Champion Training, Dungeon Diver, Spider, Arena. Now, Sawai available from a Summon Rush or Fused, okay? Available from Dungeon Divers or Fused. Now, I want to talk about looking at this event real quick. Looking at these events, I like this a lot. You've got a champion training event that's up for a week. You've got 3 of the rares that you need, right? Here. Now, what's happening? Why does it... Okay. These seem pretty obtainable, right? If these guys weren't here, if this was just Bruise and a Clan Boss Key and, you know, more, you know, 10 more gems or something, and then she was down here, this would be typical. I would be annoyed by it. It would be a problem. The fact that 3 of what you need... Look how bad their frames are messed up. What happened? The fact that 3 of them are available here, and she's down here. Who is this? Ogre and Jeller, Fortress Goon, and Cudgeler. I want to check and see if those are pieces for her. So no, they're pieces for other people too. Okay, I thought maybe they'd be pieces for her, which I guess wouldn't make a ton of sense. I like this setup, right? The rares are obtainable, I think, free to play. I think in a week you can do 94.50 in a champ training. I think that's doable. And then if you're gonna whale out and you're gonna go a little harder, or you've got the resources, you can go ahead and come up here and just get her, okay? I'm not opposed to that at all. I have always said I don't mind there being separations in these events for free to play and for the whales. I'm not opposed to the whales getting things. I think this is a pretty good way to do it, if I'm gonna be honest. This makes everything that you need obtainable from this. And then if you can get up to it, you can get this, but there's gonna be other ways to get her, right? I'm not opposed to that. I have no issues with that. Here we have an Arena Assault event that is very doable, right? So let's look at the tournament. We have the Dragon Tournament, 1525. That's a little bit up there. That's a little bit further up there than I would like to see it, if I'm going to be honest. That's a little bit disappointing. I don't think it's undoable, but it's up there. Champ Chase. Okay, that's just stuff. Okay. A little higher than I'd like to see it, if I'm going to be honest. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to say, too, and I don't want to spin this and get totally negative here, because I like the way the fusion looks, and so far, what they're doing with the events is okay. Here's the huge disclaimer that I have to throw in. I don't have a choice. I have to throw this in. This is how the Foley fusion started, okay? I know that a lot of you were not around for the Foley fusion. Some of you know exactly what I'm talking about, and some of you have no idea what I'm talking about. Some of you have only heard it mentioned, but you don't know what I'm talking about. They did a Foley fusion way back, and it started out just like this. Every event looked like this one, okay? You could pop right in, do what you needed to do. It was free to play, friendly looking. It still required some grind. You still had to come in and get your champs. And then of course you still had to go farm your potions and level them up and get them ready. So it was still a lot of work, right? Don't misunderstand. I think people forget about that part of the work of a fusion sometimes when they're saying, oh, it's not that bad. You know, now you've got to get 1,500 points in a dragon tournament and then also get that dude ready to be fused, right? So, but every event looked like this. And everybody was participating, and we were all having a great time, and we were grinding, and we were, you know, how you doing in this? Did you get this yet? And then the last one they released, the last champ they released was a new Void, and I believe it was a Summon Rush, and he was so far down in the Summon Rush, there was absolutely no way it was going to be done free to play. Absolutely no way. You were going to buy shards if you were going to finish it. And a lot of us were so deep in, we were so heavily invested, we felt like we didn't really have a choice, right? So That's when people talk about the Foley fusion fiasco. That's what they're talking about, right? It's a fusion that started off just like this one looks, where everything was going to be pretty easy to obtain. And then the last one they dropped was a new champ who had barely been out. And I believe it was a summon rush. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but he was so deep in the summon rush, it just wasn't going to happen for free. It just wasn't. So be careful. What I'll say is different about this one is that everyone that's part of this has been out for a while, right? Everyone that's part of this has been out, so it's not unlikely that you have them. If you've pulled a decent amount of void shards and you're saving your rares, you've probably got these guys. Like, I don't think I've ever actually pulled this guy. I think that's like the only void rare I don't have at this point. And then in my index, Necro Hunter's lit up, but I guess I fed him, which was stupid. Learn from me. Learn from my stupid decision. So I will have to make a Necro Hunter, but I have everybody else. So that's what I'll say is different here. There's no new champ we're waiting on. It's very possible that some of you already have all this food. It's very possible that some of you are in a situation where I'm in, where you're this close and you only have to make one of these guys. So it looks good. It really does look good. I'm not saying that I'm optimistic overall. That it's going to take a lot to bring that back. I'm not saying everything's better. I'm not saying everything is fixed by a landslide. They have way more repairing to do, way more work to do. They have a lot to do to change the relationship and the way that they're viewed, okay? So I'm not telling you guys like, hey, everything's better now. I'm saying that fusions like this are part of the step in the right direction, okay? If this fusion stays like this, if the events continue to look like they look, I don't love the Dragon Tournament. We'll see. I don't love it in conjunction with a champ training event. However, the champ training event does last a week, so you do have time outside of the Dragon Tournament. But we'll see. Honestly, it has been several weeks since I've played. I don't even remember how hard it is to get 1,500 points. My reaction to it was that's a little bit high, but it could be wrong. You guys let me know. You guys let me know if I'm just forgetting that's going to be easier than I think it is. But I won't even say it's a good start, because it's not. But it is part of what would need to start happening on a regular basis for things to get better here, okay? This looks like a good fusion. All the pieces are already available. It's not obnoxious. The events, at least the way they're starting, look okay. We will see how that goes, right? By no means, I can't even let myself have high hopes. I feel like it's just going to frustrate me again. They're going to get to that last couple of events and drop some crap on us. So we'll see. I'll be paying attention. I think I'll try to do this fusion. I know that I could do it free to play because I have most of the food here. So maybe I'll do them, and maybe I'll be able to get some guides up on the new guy or something. Yeah. So that's where we're at. So let me know what you guys think about this. Were you here for the Foley fusion? And do you feel like this is going to be another thing where they make it look like something's about to be good and then just flip it on our head? Because that seems to be the move. That seems to be their go-to. Make something look like it's going to be great and then make it not great, which would still be a bummer, but I'd be a lot less disappointed than I have in the past. So let me know what you guys think. How are you feeling about this? Is there any optimism left in you to feel for this fusion? How do you feel about the events? Am I right about the Dragon Tournament? Does that feel a little high, or do you think that it's reasonable? And then also participate. Copy your player ID, drop it below. If you want to be one of the 3 that wins, write me a little bar for the fusion or Friday the 13th or whatever it is. I'll come in on St. Patrick's Day. I'll pick my favorite 3. We'll draw the other 2 randoms, and I'll announce it, and you guys will get your gems. I appreciate you guys participating. Like, comment, subscribe. That is also obligated. You're not going to be winning giveaways if you're not going to like my videos. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. I'm interested to hear what you think about all this, and I will see you guys tomorrow.